What do we got around here? Hi, Tutor. How's it going?
Hello, child.
Do you need to
Shall
know
we
about...
continue your lessons?
Might need to know about saved games. Every time we enter an area, our game's saved, auto-saves. Used in rotation, you can go back to 3. Okay. Is there like a quick save button? Probably is. I gotta manually probably bind it though. Auto pause. Well, that's cool. I like that. Alright, alright. When do I want it to auto pause? Probably when combat starts. Or like an end of a round. That could be good. Actually, enemy sighted. That's a good one. Trap found. It's a good one. When something's unusable, that sounds nice. I could always manually pause there. Okay. Assign keys. Quick save is on Q. We're gonna put that on F5. I can't. Okay. We're gonna put that on 1. Q is your friend. I don't know about Q. Actually, no, we're gonna put it on Q because that makes me think of like Overwatch Ultimates. That'll be fine. Rest, we'll put that on R. Like we're reloading, right? Hard pause. I don't know what that means. Zoom in out. Quick loot sounds useful. I'll put that on a mouse button. I can't. Great, that's nice. Okay. I could put it on E. E would make sense. That makes sense to me, right? Mage spell. That's not really. I can always manually go to all that stuff. That seems fine. There's big old buttons here, so instead of moving my hand all the way across the keyboard, probably be more convenient because I'm using WSID as my mouse keys here, or my my map navigation keys. Because I have to hold tab, and you can't rebind that as far as I can tell. But mods. There's Hull. Hi, Hull. Hey, kid. I woke up late this morning. I left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. You want to get it for me? It's in the chest at the foot of my bed, on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the gate warden catches me without it. You'll also find an antidote there. I think Dreppen needs one for old Nessa. Well, you're nice. Hull, one of the ever-present watchers here in Candlekeep, forgot his sword in the barracks this morning. He's asked me to fetch it from its resting place in the chest against the right wall. Well, I'm gonna have to find the barracks. Wherever those are. This is not the barracks. Most certainly not. Hi, Tutor.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
Journal entries, I'm good. Oh wait, what if I want to keep a note for later, but I don't want to keep it in my backpack? They can be copied in your journal by selecting copy note. Oh, that's so nice. That's so useful. Wow, this game's from like... This game was released, by the way, 10 months after I was born, and it has mechanics that later games don't have in it. I'm slightly older than this game. Hello. Soon to be gone, will ye? I, Gorion, asked me to teach you a wit about the finer arts of mass combat before you leave. I think I'm good. You sure, little one? It'd be best you took the time to learn it now, rather than curse your ignorance later. Gorion himself asked me to do this deed, and I'll not offer it to ye twice. Whatever little knowledge I have, I'm sure it will be sufficient, thank you. Besides, Gorion will protect me, should we encounter any trouble. Aye, you be as you always been then. Worse than trying to talk to old Rot himself. Now there be some duties that I need attending to, and I'll not suffer a brat like ye any longer. Thanks. Thanks, Gate Warden. Love ya. Is this the barracks? There's a sleeping woman. A sleeping halfling.
You want it? You got it.
There's a priest in here, too. Hi. What are you doing here?
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
So are you sick? You look rather healthy to me, but you can never tell. Need any potions? Well, that'd be nice. Alright, take this potion. Hey, I got a potion of healing. What up? Locked. Well, these are all, this is like the infirmary, I guess.
Got it.
Can't go in there.
Hello, child.
You need to know how to bend
Shall
the
we
universe to
continue
your will.
your lessons?
I'll teach you. I think I got it. When you say that now, but when you find yourself in a dark forest surrounded by displacer beasts and can't use your spellbook's contents, I do hope you'll remember this conversation. Jeez. Everybody's so mean when I say no, don't help me. Oh, there's some gold. Random barrel. Nothing in the random barrel. Oh, there's the bunkhouse.
Hello, child.
You want to know about
Shall
thieving?
we continue your lessons?
I think you're good. Ah, cheeky. Come back whenever you like. Do you want to know how to steal things? Thank you. Thank you, tutor.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Oh, hi. You seem nice. There. You're Gorian's little whelp, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me. Oh, no. And what business is that of yours? I'll make it my business if and I please. Just thought I'd have me a look at you for myself before I put the blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm gonna use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show 'em.
Don't worry about me.
I'll show 'em. These poor men. I just bop them on the head and they're gone. You don't seem like nothing. Boop. little bonk. little bonk. Boop. I accidentally unpause and it just...
I've got this.
I can't save?
Something on your mind?
I heard shouting, Frost. Are you alright? You know what? You know what, Karen? It's better you don't ask questions. You've instructed me and inspired me throughout my childhood, and your heart would break to see what has just transpired here. Oh, child, you're too young for the life that's being thrust upon you. If you be fully equipped for your journey, I pray you run now to Gorion on the library steps, for he is anxious to depart. I'm not in dialogue mode. Ugh. You don't want to know.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
How about guard? You're a paladin, fighter, or ranger. You can defend a character or area by selecting guard, and select the character or spot you wish to defend. While defending, your character attacks any creature that approaches the specified area or attacks the protected character. Wait. Oh, sorry. Anything that attacks the protected character. Gotcha. So we're like literally just having an auto tank kind of thing. How's turn undead work? Clerics and paladins use their holy symbols to repel undead creatures. To use this ability, you hit the button. Any undead creature in your field of view will flee. You might even destroy some weaker undead outright. Bards can sing a song that remove all fear, setting each party member's morale to its highest level. No party member will ever flee in panic. but they can't move. 'Cause they gotta stand there and sing, you know? For shamans, they can dance. They cannot move or take any other action, but they will summon a steady stream of helpful spirits to aid in battle. Well, that sounds cool. I almost wish I was a shaman. But I love summoner classes in most things, but I heard that summoners aren't that great in this game. And, you know, we can always just get a summoner or something if there happens to be a good one. Anyone who's neutral or good. Alright. I heard that they don't really scale that well, but I don't know if that really matters for me. Barracks. Hi.
I can take Drizzt with both my arms tied behind my back.
Okay, so they call him Drizzt in this game. It's supposed to be Drizzt, but nobody knows how to pronounce his name. Because it's supposed to be Drizzt, which rhymes with grits. But some things say Drizzt, because nobody knows. Even though there isn't an extra I. Thankfully quiet here today, as usual. I hear there are problems outside, though. Something about an iron shortage. Excuse me? Just
You
waltz
want
around
it?
him.
You got it.
I should have joined the army.
Yeah, what a meat-filled night. That hull is just too much. Sorry, a mead-filled night. That hull is just too much. Poor Sap had to go man the gate this morning, too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you anyways? I was just wondering if you had any errands. Errands? Yeah, actually. I need a quarrel of crossbow bolts. If you could get some off Winthrop at the inn, I'll reimburse you. Oh, very well. There'll be a few coins in it for you too, so you can stop giving me that look. You finished with those errands? Errands? Myrtle. Fuller is recovering from last night's mead fest in the barracks. After a little pestering, he agreed to give me a bit of change if I fetch crossbow bolts from the innkeeper Winthrop. I didn't expect me sent to do this guy's shopping. You finished with those errands? He said it was like next to the chest on the wall. Ah, whole longsword. Gimme. Antidote? Need that too. Of course he sleeps conveniently away from everyone else, you know? Locked. 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 And this is why a thief would be useful. Anyone who's generic, I'm sure, is just gonna have kind of generic stuff to say. Run, Frost, run! Well, here I come. Took your sweet time, didn't you? Gorian's a fool for trying to bring you upright. You could tell him I said so, too. I didn't know any better. I'd say this whole iron crisis is the result of twerps like you wandering off with people's swords. Here's 10 gold pieces. Now get out of here. I'm on duty. Wow. I went straight there. I mean, okay, sure, I got attacked on the way, but you can't blame me for that. Should charge him extra for the tongue lashing he gave me, though. Dang, this game's really snappy with the dialogue. I love it. We're so sassy in our journal. Dear diary, he only gave me 10 gold. Wow, what a jerk.
What do you need?
Eh, you're a wonder, you are. Stick with me and we'll go far. Well, okay, stick with me and we'd probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? Good thing you ain't wearing none of that metal armor, though, as I hear that the bandits out there would just as soon kill you as look at you to get it off your back. I just hope this whole iron crisis business is wrapped up soon. Everybody's talking about some iron stuff, huh? That sounds like a quest we can do at some point. Well, I found the potion for Drepin's cow. I just hope that he thinks it is not a potion of fire breath or something. I like how he just plays.
It's me, Emmowen.
Oh, there's our thief. I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion would let you get away from your studies and chores. I didn't want to give her this voice, but this is what she sounds like. That old fiddle faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puffguts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What have you been up to? Aw. Hi, childhood friend. I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but will not say to where. Leave me be. I've no time to waste on you today, child. Apparently we're older than them. I thought we were their childhood friend. Apparently not. I'm sorry, child, but I am not to tell anyone what I'm doing. I must go. You should not tarry about either. Winthrop will want the beds turned down after you are done in the stables. Beatrix Bourbon? I am not familiar with that reference. Let's do the top one. Little one, I'm not much younger than you, though you sure got tall fast. Relatively, anyway. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. Wish I could go with you. Yep, really wish I could. Yes, ma'am, really do. All right, I get the message. I'll ask if you can go with us. There's no way you can come. Gorion would never allow it. It would only slow us down. Stay here where you were useful. Oh, please, she's a thief. We're gonna need her, so alright. Oh, don't be silly. Gorion would never even let you finish the sentence. Especially after what that letter of his... did I say that? No, of course I didn't. Never saw no letter. Nope. I'll just get back to work now. You had better go. Gorion is waiting. Alright. Bye. Alright, we're gonna do some more menial tasks. Whoop, whoop. On over here. Where's this a building going? I don't think so. Nope. That is a block. I don't think there is any way to double click and run faster in this game. We went around the backside, alright. Oh look, there's like these little guard station things that I guess can look over the walls. I don't know. We just go in a circle now. Yeah. Where'd I come from? That's the inn. Let's go in. I didn't go in here in the first place.
You want it?
Hello,
You got it.
child. Shall we continue your lessons?
How do we listen to rumors? If you want people to talk, you'll need to drink with them. Choose the beverage of your choice from the list. It's like buy and listen. Oh. Not everyone will say something worth hearing, but occasionally you might hear some tidbit that will turn into a quest you can complete. Well, that's cool. We can drink with people to, like, get knowledge. That's nice.
Hello, child. Shall we continue your lessons?
I think we know how to do all this. Hello, Firebeat Elvenhair.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
That's a name. Ah yes, I'm back with the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Baragost was more hazardous than I cared to relate. You're I want to say Gorion every time. You're Gorion's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own. If you would permit an old man, jealous of youth, to say so. I left an identify scroll with Tetheril in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I would be grateful. Axe, thank you so much for the raid. Firebead Elvenhair, an old mage who makes the occasional visit here from Baragost, has left an identify scroll with Tetheril in the inner grounds. I swear, without me to run its endless errands, this keep would crumble into the very dust from which it sprang.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Oh, I forgot about that line. I've heard that one before. Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee, as per Candlekeep's custom, don't you know? That is outrageous! What kind of a fool do you take me for? Stuff your inn and stuff your company. You always were the big kidder, Winthrop. I think it's funnier nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Ah! Just having a bit of fun with ye, my friend. The monks may be walking around with poles in their nethers, but you know you are always welcome here in my sight. Gorion did well by you, he did. So, is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure. The peasant, noble, merchant, or royal suites. That's cute. I'm always surprised, because even looking at maps for inns and things in like Baldur's Gate, you think there would be like a lot of people staying, but I guess not, because they only have like, you know, maybe 5 rooms, and that's it. And an adventuring party in these games is like 5 people. So I guess you all just take turns sleeping or something, or you half of your party members sleep on the floor. I don't know. Alright. Yes. That's what I need. Nice long sword. That's not as long as a long sword is. A long sword would probably be up to like here or longer, but sure. It is kind of odd that we're off to the side, but I assume you would eventually get like a big shield and it'd take up a bunch of space. What is this? Oh, I can change my appearance all the time? That's cool. I'm like a shapeshifter. Alright, so we're gonna need some armor here. No sorting inventory options, I see. Not that ahead of its time. Let's see. We have chainmail, splint, leather, studded. We can wear any type of armor. We just have no like proficiency in it, I think. I don't know which of these is better. This has an armor class of 4. Remember, lower is better. Because if we go to like the chainmail, it has an armor class of 5, which is worse. We want low numbers in this game, which can be very confusing. So we're gonna want one of these two then, right? Because leather should be the worst, and then that one, and then these two. So chainmail is very light, but I think we need the splint mail because we're supposed to be the tank. It's a variant of banded mail in which the metal strips are applied vertically to the backing of chain, leather, or cloth, rather than horizontally, as in banded mail. Since the body does not swivel in mid-torso as much as it flexes back to front, it's more restrictive in battle. Yeah, because instead of like being able to move and it kind of like flexes that way, you're just like kind of like stuck to where it's like only moving up and down. Requires 8 strength. We have plenty of that. Weight of 40. This sounds like what we need. This has a slightly lower armor class, or I guess higher, whatever you want to call it. It's made of interlocking metal rings. It is always worn over a layer of padded fabric or soft leather to prevent chafing and lessen the impact of blows. Chainmail is always really cool, I'll be honest. The fact that someone like linked all those chains together, that's just crazy. You never really think about it because it's so common, but... Ah, a helmet protects against critical hits. That makes sense. I shall get one. I think that's all we need. There's some bullets, because there are guns, by the way. And by guns, I mean they're like flintlock pistols and things like that. Alright, we can afford all that. We wouldn't have been able to afford those if we didn't do all these quests. Let's equip all that. Can I just double click? Nope. Can I right click? Nope. There we go. Look at that. We're looking prepared. I should have sold my quarterstaff.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Oh, he doesn't want it. Okay. We can drink. We have blood wine, fire wine, mead, bitter black ale, and Arabellan dry wine. I don't know if we need rumors right now. I'm not sure. Let's do some mead. It's been really weird these past few months. Iron's been going bad, falling apart, almost if it were rusting for no particular reason. From what I hear, most of this bad iron comes from the mines at Nashkel. Can't trust those Amnian miners. Probably some scheme they've come up with. So we would just try different types of things. Anything? Yeah, I don't think it... I think you just get the one. There's some kind of iron crisis going on. Big grandiose crisis. It's in the journal? Yes. Main quest. Iron from Nashkel mines is nearly useless when smelted. People suspect that the denizens of Nashkel are doing it intentionally, as part of some grandiose plot in the service of Am. It's going to be very important, from my understanding. The little I know, that's going to be something very important.